Greetings to the Geek Clan! This is Grimlock Stonehammer. I don't know where my hammer... Oh, there's my hammer. Hammer! Haha! And today we have a wonderful guest star today. Yes, the first time that Icewing and Grim have a guest star. I don't know where the 8-Bit Dragon is. He's recording some Atari games or Nintendo Classic games or whatever. But he's around somewhere. So if he pops in, we shall see him. And I have a special guest, and let me show her little card full. Oh, those porgs. I hate porgs. But this is the card I got. Porgs, and it's Betths Toy Box. And the reason why we're talking about that, of course, it's backwards on the computer. Of course, the reason why we're talking about it is because Chibi Cthulhu is one of her creations, and he's happy to see you, by the way. Chibi Cthulhu actually is very happy, even though he looks always angry. So let's just talk to it. So you have combined two of the things that you kind of like, I guess, crocheting, and your geekness of different franchises, correct?
I've crocheted since I was very young. I learned when I was 8 years old, and many years on past that. And I started making toys because I wanted to do something different. I'm not really big on blankets. I've got more than enough of those. Every time I try to create an item of clothing, it's way too big. So toys are so much easier. Started making little toys, and then I eventually got bored of that and said, demons, there's no crampi, there's no fun things like that out there.
No, you're absolutely right. And I am from actually where Cthulhu has came from. I've actually been to H.P. Lovecraft's grave, which was kind of interesting. We had a deal. He is buried in a swanky cemetery. Let me tell you that, okay? But it was kind of cool. And why are you so angry, Chibi Cthulhu? Oh, because she said you were a toy? Yeah? Okay.
I'm sorry.
Deal with it.
He also might be a little angry. His wings should be out straight, so he has a really nice wingspan.
Oh,
I think he must have gotten ruffled up in the back.
Yeah. He kind of... Oh, you don't like me pulling your wings out, do you? No? Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, we'll just leave him there.
Okay, so like I said, so you started doing that. So I deal with poppets. I'm Wiccan also, so I deal with a lot of magical things, and poppets are one of the things that I've gotten interested in dealing with my magic. And Chibi Cthulhu is one of my poppets now. He doesn't get along, I have a mandrake, by the way, a really cool mandrake.
Very cool.
Yes, you should make mandrakes. You should crochet a mandrake. I'm just saying, because they're really cool. Because they're the connections between plants and humans. And besides, people who like Groot or Swamp Thing or, the ants from Lord of the Rings will really dig a poppet. I'm just, a mandrake, I'm sorry. Yes. So what are some of your, so you crocheted and you did blankets and you decided, and you can't do clothes. So you're like, oh, let's just make toys. So you started with and crumpets, which is cool, and I saw some of the other stuff that you had. What is your favorite fandom that you actually like making?
I think the favorite one would be Star Wars.
Oh,
if I had to pick one.
Everybody likes Star Wars.
Those little creatures are really easy to whip through.
Oh, okay. So yeah. I would say so. I'm just not. Okay, continue.
I was going to say, but honestly, my little baby demons are by far my favorite. These are my wayward children. Fandom, it's the Star Wars because they're easy to crank.
It's like I can make 1,000,000 porgs. Yeah, you can kick them too. They'll make good hacky sacks. Oh, did I say that loud? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not a really big fan of the new franchise. Just because they decided to make episode 4, 5, and 6 the same plot line as the new ones, and I'm like, it's the same story that we've already seen before, and it aggravates me. And the porgs are just Disneyfied, whatever. But anyways, I don't know if you're a Disney fan. I'm sorry if you are. Just it's one of the things. So do you do Japanese demons? I'm wondering. Um,
I haven't tried. A lot of times, what you see are things that are commissioned. So, like my Freddie Mercury, I did because it. My husband's a huge Freddie Mercury fan, so I did that one, and then.
And who is it? Who is it? Come on. Who isn't a huge Queen fan? Come on. They did Highlander and Flash Gordon. Right? Come on. Those two theme songs are just amazing, all right, in geek culture. So who doesn't like Queen?
Exactly. We even got our son into Queen. I mean, we're doing good as parents. Then Jareth was for me because I am a huge Labyrinth fan. I have a pattern for Worm. I just haven't sat down to do him. I haven't had time.
Ah, yes. So you need the one. Don't go that way. Never go that way. If you're going that way, you go straight to the castle. So you're into Goblin Kings, apparently. Well, that form of Goblin King.
Evil. They're just misunderstood. It's like in Star Wars. Everybody has set up the Empire to be this big bad thing, but are they really? Or are the rebels the bad guys? You're not really sure. It just depends on whose point of view you're looking at.
Okay, interesting. Just like Trolls. I'm a huge Troll fan. I like Trolls. Trolls are recently. I used to build like fairy houses and stuff like that, and fairies have a dark personality too that a lot of people don't know about because they don't understand the mythology of them, and they don't understand them, and all they see is the Disney-fied, oh, fairies are nice and sweet. Well, not all the time. But I like trolls. I like orcs. I like to see the different aspects of it. Like when I was playing World of Warcraft 3. No, not World of Warcraft. Sorry, I don't play that. When I was playing Warcraft 3 and they had the horde perspective on how things was and showed them that they weren't that evil. It was just a misunderstanding. It was actually kind of interesting. And I do agree that, some of the evil creatures might not be as evil as you think they are. It's just a misunderstanding of what human conceive is evil.
Exactly. Because, I mean, look at Wicked. I know that's a huge Broadway thing, but when you take a look at that story and look at it from the other viewpoint, it could be the third side. There's one side, there's the other side, and the truth is usually somewhere in the middle there. In a lot of these stories is the third side.
Okay, so you make a lot of cool. I've seen your product and it's cool. I like that you're doing magical beings. I like to call them magical beings because that's what they are. Mythical is something whatever. Your Cthulhu is amazing. I will have to say a lot of people like the Cthulhu. Some people were afraid of him. Somebody was they were afraid of Chibi Cthulhu because the ones on your website have they're a little happier, it seems. And I got the angry one, which I'm fine with. It just adds wonder to things. Oh, wait a minute. I have to answer Icewing. I have to summon my my brother, the dragon, apparently.
What?
And here's Icewing.
What's up?
I am talking with Beth of Betths Toy Box. She's the one who crocheted Chibi Cthulhu, as you named him. And we're talking about certain things that she likes to do. Have you ever done dragons by any chance? Or is that a little too complicated to crochet?
Busting to do a dragon. But I don't have anyone who would want it. But I have been dying to do a dragon. I've seen so many wonderful patterns and ideas to make.
Hey, Icewing, you hear that? Do you want to be in a crochet? Do you want to be in a crochet model?
Yeah, of course.
No, wait, no. You don't need a dragon puppet, Icewing.
Yeah.
No, you don't. No, that would be a bad idea. Oh god. I might have. Apparently, I found the customer. Maybe. You could do. What kind of dragons are they? the Asian ones or European type?
I've
Because
seen more of the European type. I haven't researched much in the way of the Japanese dragons, but they don't be able to be done.
well,
The only one that people have asked me to do is a toothless, but he's cute.
He is an intelligent dragon, though. You have to say, like, How to Train a Dragon is one of my top 2 dragon movies. The first one is Dragon Heart.
Very cool, yeah.
I like intelligent dragons. Well, Icewing is a pain in the ass sometimes, but we let him, come in and deal with things occasionally, right, Icewing? Yeah. See, he's waiting to strike again. Were you an 80s kid or a 90s kid?
80s kid.
Okay, 80s. So what was some of your favorite characters when you were growing up?
Let's see. I was an early 80s kid, so I remember all of the early Hanna-Barbera stuff from way back when. Didn't really have too many favorites up until like Dungeons and Dragons, the cartoon came out. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, God.
Oh, come on. That was the last thing you could watch before your parents kicked you out, because that was when all of the other movie stuff came on and you got punted out to go play. So and Thundercats was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I agree with that.
We all had to do the He-Man gauntlet.
That's true.
Everybody had to watch.
Skeletor is one of the biggest villains, which I'm surprised you haven't gotten like a Skeletor pattern, because he is one of the biggest. Everybody likes Skeletor. I think. Icewing, are you a fan of Skeletor?
No.
No? Okay, well, mostly everybody. The important people like Skeletor. Because he was just like, he insulted his minions. He just was just evil all around, most people would say Megatron's a good guy or a good villain to have, or Cobra Commander. But I think Skeletor is pretty up there. He's pretty interesting. See, I'm surprised you haven't made any puppets. Pupples. What were those things called? You remember they were animals that you could put into a ball. Do you remember those?
They were called the Popples.
The Popples. Icewing.
Yes, little Popples.
Yeah. Remember those annoying things? Yeah, the 80s was a weird time. Between that and the Wuzzles, there was some crazy stuff going on. So how long does it usually take you to crochet a creature? Like, the harder.
Depends on what. It just depends. The harder they are, the more time they take. The humanoid dolls take forever. Fairly high level of OCD, and I want them to look right. Demons take from 1 day to a week, depending.
That's because the demons want it now, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna give you some extra magic for that."
They actually do. They create themselves. That's why everybody has a slightly different personality, is because that's just part of how they come out. I have a certain horn and it doesn't feel right there, and I'll keep moving it until it's correct. I'm making some Baphomets right now.
Interesting.
What is that? I needed to make some. The baby Baphomet.
I have no idea. Do you know what that is, Icewing?
It's the demonic demon.
Oh,
he is allegedly the spawn of Lucifer and God, I can't believe I'm blanking on the name. Lilith. Thank you. There we go. And their child was a half female, half male form called Baphomet.
Oh.
So I make those little guys.
Gee, you think Lucifer from the series knows that he has a kid? Icewing?
So he's got a wife. Well, I think he does, because she shows up in season 4 from what I've seen of the spoilers.
Whoa. Icewing. Did you know that there were spoilers? There was trailers for season 4 for Lucifer? Really? Wow. Wow, Beth, you are up on your geek. I like it. See, this is why I like to support people like Beth because she makes some amazing stuff, and like Chibi Cthulhu is now part of the family, and he's really happy about his name. I called him Little Cthulhu, but apparently
like that one.
he didn't like that one. No, but of course the dragon suggested to call him Chibi Cthulhu, and he liked it because Icewing is just all-knowing 8-bitness of dragonish.
Oh, and my baby Crampi and my baby Baphomets are also in that same chibi form. So they have the bigger heads and the more expressive faces and the smaller bodies. So
maybe he's mad you didn't give him any arms. Oh, he's got his little tentacles he can grab stuff with,
Exactly.
He has tried to take some souls. I'm just saying. I know he was off doing his own. Good. You encourage that.
Absolutely.
Oh God!
I encourage my kid to go out and go do all sorts of mayhem. I love it.
Oh God! So do your demons come possessed like Chucky? I'm just wondering. Like any of your toys come out and try to like move?
No, I don't think so. They tend to like where they're at.
Okay.
I did make a little Chibi Cthulhu for my son, but I made him a much cuter one. So it does have little arms and little legs. Kind of looks like the little baby Baphomets and the little baby Crampi, and like very cute little wings. So he's very cute.
Gee, maybe you should make a pink.
This one was
maybe you should make a pink Cthulhu.
Well, I think people would die.
Somebody would buy it.
People spinning.
I'm telling you, some people would buy a pink Cthulhu. I know Icewing would probably buy a pink Cthulhu. I'm not gonna even lie, because you would. Don't lie. Don't lie. See, it's I don't know. I'm just like I said. I like trolls, and I come out of my bridge once in a while, and I was just like, yeah, just make that. Since you like making demons, there are a lot of like you were saying that people misunderstand the evil creatures, like such as dragons. I don't know how many times Icewing has told me that some stupid shiny knight comes in and interrupts him playing video games just because he wants to slay him because he ate a couple of sheep, because he was hungry. It's kind of understanding like the Japanese demons, like they're not all evil. They're called demons for I don't know why. It depends on what they are.
Demons, they're called something else.
They are?
Yeah.
Well, from the anime, I'm basing this off an anime. That's where I get some of my culture from. Might not be correct, but yeah, it's just that not all demons are bad and not all angels are good.
The Onis?
The Onis.
Onis, that's it.
Yeah.
Onis, yeah.
Onis. So yeah, it's kind of interesting that you have that perspective on like orcs and trolls and goblins and stuff like that. That they're not all evil. They're just misunderstood creatures. But I don't agree with Star Wars being misunderstood because I'm sorry, the Empire is just like evil. I am just saying just because they
why? These have actually been thoughts that I've had. When I watch the movies, it's like, well, why is the Empire, when they tend to be the law enforcement, right?
Law enforcement's always misunderstood.
Icewing, don't take her side.
That was the kind of the perspective that I had on it, was we're seeing this from the rebels' perspective. So, of course, these are going to be the bad guys. What would happen, like in the case of Wicked, if that was turned around? How would the storyline be different?
True. So you tell me you have flying monkeys too?
Hey, they got to go somewhere, and they're perfectly valid pets. People keep snakes. Why not a flying monkey?
I don't know. I know, as long as it's not a flying elephant. I'm just saying, because yeah.
Well, the flying elephants and dancing pigs and hippos and things, anything that could be construed like from an acid trip or something is probably not good to have.
Oh my god, completely awesome. Now I just have a visual of the Grateful Dead gummy bears dancing. Wow. So where can people reach you for your product, and if they're interested in what you do, where can they reach you at? You can put some plugs
Um,
in.
yeah, or Beth's Toy Box. It's kind of rudimentary, but you can always contact me through there for custom orders. My Facebook page, Beth's Toy Box, and that also has a lot of the photos of a bunch of the stuff that I've done there. And I'm also on Instagram.
And like I said, she does phenomenal work. Um, like Chibi Cthulhu is amazing, even though he gets in a lot of trouble with Mr. Poppet and Mr. Mandrake. Apparently, they're saying which one's the most magical being, but one's an elder god, one's a plant. You know how it is. So you got that thing going for you. Icewing, you got any questions for Beth by any chance?
No questions, but well, actually, yes. How much would the ice blue dragon puppet cost?
Ooh.
Not sure. A lot of the times it depends on what I'm using for my reference material. If I, the way I normally work is I get a pattern, and that's kind of a framework, so I get to see what people did, and then I re-engineer it because I don't like what they did. So my engineer brain takes over and goes, "Why did you do that?" I also tend to have some sizing issues occasionally. My Jack skeletons were supposed to be 1 foot; they were over 3 feet tall. So
Yeah. Chibi Cthulhu said he should have been bigger. Well, you got a size complex, Chibi Cthulhu? Oh, okay. Whatever.
sometimes it happens. If I change a hook size, they end up gigantic. I had 2 of those, actually. I had the Christmas Jack and the regular Jack skeleton. The heads were bigger than my son's. I am not kidding. They sat on the couch like humans.
Wow.
I only went up 2 hooks. I don't know what happened. But so this depends. But it could be anywhere from, if it's a simpler pattern, $10, $20. A lot of it depends on how much material and how much time it's going to take me.
Yeah.
Like if I were to do my big Krampus, he's $300 because it took me 3 months to do him.
Oh, wow.
And that's understandable. And a lot of people don't understand when people who are artists or people who crochet or whatever the artwork is, people don't understand why it's so much. It's because you're putting money towards your time and your effort and the materials to make something simply unique that you can't get anywhere else. And I'm all for giving the money, towards those people with stuff that
Exactly.
I have a buddy who makes brooms and staffs, and he makes them awesome. They're awesome brooms and staffs.
Neat.
And he does a really good job, and they're really cool. And he asked for the money, and I'm like, you know what? Here, take it, because you know what? These staffs and brooms are awesome. I'm like, these probably could fly faster than Harry Potter could ever do, or whatever, or bread knobs or broomsticks, or whatever the case may be. So
I mean, like for example, the Baphomets are 30 because they just don't take that long. The Crampi are 40 because they take a little bit longer and have a little more detail. A lot of times it just depends on how much detail I'm getting in there. Freddie was 125.
Well, because it's Freddie.
Intensive.
It's Freddie.
Yeah, and he's time intensive, and you want to do him right.
Yeah, and like when I look at Chibi, I see a lot of detail. Like I said, I love the angry eyes. The angry eyes just make him, like, his personality, like he's always pissed off. I love the pouch in his stomach, and the wings are awesome too.
As one of our listeners, Stacy, really liked my comment, resting Cthulhu face.
Yes, I love that expression. That was so fabulous. Resting Cthulhu face. I'm judging all of you, and you're all doing it wrong.
Yeah, that's what basically he usually says when I do my stream, and then he decides to sneak on once in a while.
So cute.
He just does what he wants. So, do you do any do you do any conventions or anything like that? Are you out, like, do the geeks and nerds know about your stuff, like on conventions and stuff like that, or are you just word of mouth?
Mostly word of mouth right now. Last year, I went to the Harry Potter thing down in Worcester. Bunch of orders down there. I did a vending at a club, of all things, and my stock got pretty well demolished.
That's good. I think you would be a really cool idea for cons and stuff if you ever get a chance to do that.
I'd love to do one. I just don't know how to get into that circle because I've not been in that comic book realm or a lot of these fandoms for many years. I used to work at a comic book store. I used to be really in on this.
Really?
But
really? Awesome.
Oh yeah. I was there for Superman 75, man.
We don't talk about Superman. I mean, Superman.
Yes,
no, we don't talk about Superman.
Yes, we talk about Superman,
no.
not Fat Man.
No, we talk about Batman. That's Superman.
No, not Fat Man.
Okay. Anyways, we have this. You know the geek discussions. Okay, you know the geek. Okay, good. I'm glad. I don't have to explain anything. Yes, I'm a very high. Maybe for Free Comic Book Day. That is the first Saturday of May. You can like maybe wander around at your local comic book stores and like show off your product or whatever, because that's a big day for a lot of the geeks to like come out and show up. And it's actually technically it's 2 geek holidays this year. It's May the 4th be with you, so you have that Star Wars influx too, so you can get rid of your beanbag porgs.
I know, right? If I had like a pocket full of porgs, I'd make a small fortune.
Yeah. Well, good thing they weren't Pokemon, because oh my god, you don't have any gremlins, do you? Because I know those multiply with water. So yeah.
No gremlins.
No gremlins.
Didn't go there because I knew somebody would get them wet.
Yeah, but then you would have all these well, yeah, no.
Yeah, no. The movie they never addressed, like, how do you clean up after that many?
A really good mop.
Well, is it a magical mop? Is it one of those ones that just I don't know?
I need like the Mickey Mouse version of this, where it's mopping everything and dumping water and doing all of the chores, because with that many gremlins, that much feces everywhere. Come on.
Well, wait a minute. We don't know how gremlins actually might poop in another dimension, like dragons do. Okay, because apparently that's a thing now too. I have just learned. Yes. Yeah. Don't you eat stuff and you guys like poop it in the like underworld or something like that? Isn't that what the new thing is?
No.
Okay, whatever. You're not gonna tell me your secrets anyways, Icewing. We know. Hold your dragon secrets. Whatever. So, all right, Beth. One more question, and then I'll let you go if we're keeping you busy. Not busy, but whatever. What is the newest project you would like to do? For your newest crochet toy that you haven't done yet. Which one would you actually consider doing?
I think one of I've been trying to research more of the magical creatures, the mythical creatures. I have patterns for like dwarves and halflings that I've not done anything with. I've got
yes, you should do dwarves.
I've got dragon patterns running out my ears that I want to do something with.
No. We don't need to. Don't do the dwarf. Don't do the dragon next. Do the dwarf. Right, Icewing? Dwarves are more important than dragons, right?
No.
I'd also like to be able to do more of my Doctor Who patterns, which I've got every character for Doctor Who pretty much. I just don't have the time.
Oh, yes.
I know someone that would be interested in one of those.
Yep. Now that you do Doctor Who, I have some people that would be interested in that too. That I will mention.
I have the 10th Doctor, and couple of Daleks on the website or on the Facebook page pictures.
Cool. We will definitely refer them to the other Geek Clan members for you. I do think you should do mandrakes. Just because
I like those. I just was looking those up, and they're really, really cute.
Because besides the geek community, you would get the pagan community on that too. By the way, like,
oh, that's cool.
Witches and stuff would buy that. I guarantee, especially if they're puppets, it's like a magical thing they can use, you know. And like I got mine. Mine was made by Raven Gramasi, who recently has crossed over, and he did a whole thing about it, and like it was one ceremony, a class that had that they made these puppets, these mandrake puppets, and he doesn't have it. They didn't make any more than that. And a lot of people like him. A lot of people like Mr. Puppet, and ask me, where do I get one? I'm like, well, I don't know. No one's, you know, but I think a really cool puppet would be awesome to do like a crochet.
Probably do a little chibi puppet of Mandrake.
Oh God,
chibi style, because I like those.
Yeah.
Icewing, what did you just start now with the chibi?
What?
No, that is actually the form of it. That is technically the form of it's a Japanese style, especially with amigurumi, which is the crochet technique that I'm using, of the big heads and the small bodies.
Oh, so you have a small body. You have a small body, Icewing, and a big head. That's what because you're chibi Icewing.
So basically, think Funko Pops. Those are nothing but little chibis.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I think I like your version a lot better because you know, like I said, each one doesn't come out the same, and
exactly.
And everyone is unique, and that's cool, and that's why I wanted to do like an interview with you and talk about it, because me and Icewing, we like to support local people, and we, even if it's not local, just people who do the craft of whatever, whether it's making games, storytelling, dice rolling, whatever, arts and crafts of interesting, like, mythical creatures and geek stuff. That's awesome. We like to support you guys because that's what Geek Clan does, you know?
Absolutely.
So you said Worcester. Are you in the Massachusetts area, or
just north of Worcester?
Really? Okay, I thought you were like in the Midwest or something for some reason. I don't know why. That's really
just the accent's from there.
Oh, okay. That's what threw me off from a loop. Okay. So I think one of these days we'll have to do a live interview and show off your stuff if you ever do like a convention or whatever.
That'd be fabulous.
Because like I said, I live in the realm of H.P. Lovecraft. So that's in Rhode Island. So that would be actually cool. And like I said, if you make these, they actually do a film festival for H.P. Lovecraft, by the way, in Providence, and they also do like a H.P. Lovecraft event. If you make a bunch of these Cthulhus, you will make a bank on it. I guarantee, because there's a lot of Cthulhu people down H.P. Lovecraft down in Providence and stuff like that. So
keep that in mind.
Just another help. Okay, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. Since Beth is very helpful in her awesomeness, and she is local, but you know, we're YouTube. I figured, why don't we just have an awesome guest on YouTube for the first time, and have some fun. And anything else want to say, Beth, to the geek masses?
Just hit me up. There's lots of things I can make, even if it's not there. That doesn't mean I can't do it. It just means I haven't had to do it, and I'd be more than happy to.
All right, and like I said, she does an awesome work, and I know that Icewing's thinking about getting a baby Icewing, which is
getting the actual chibi Icewing.
Yes. Okay, I don't know why you want to make his ego any bigger, Beth, but that's okay. Whatever. It's going to a good cause. It's going to you, so we'll agree to this. But I can't wait to see your dwarves and your hobbits and other magical beings. Just keep me posted with that. Until then, guys, this is Grimlock Stonehammer signing out, saying keep all your awesome geek stuff together and enjoy yourself. You can do whatever you feel you need to do in dreams and make it a way of living. And this is one aspect is Beth. She's really good at crocheting and she likes the geek characters and she put them together. And now she's working very hard for what she does and she does an awesome job. Keep up the great work, Beth. So I am Grimlock Stonehammer signing off. This is Beth saying
And Icewing.
Icewing.
Yes.
And Icewing saying, we'll talk to you guys later. We'll see you guys next time, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I have to say that every Wednesday we will be discussing. I don't know what we will be discussing next Wednesday. Maybe we'll do the Batman and Superman thing because I know Icewing was talking about Krypton. And
Yes. I haven't watched it yet, but I will be.
Okay.
Very cool.
Yeah, and I will probably be talking about Gotham that's ending, the prequel to Batman.
With good reason.
Yeah, because the evil mouse got sucked into. We're not going to discuss that right now. Stop poking the dwarf, okay? Jeez, Icewing. Anyways, so if you guys like this, please leave comments, share, hit the bell, whatever. Do all that awesome stuff for us and support us because we like making these videos on supporting Geek Clan members and
support Beth.
And support Beth. Yes, she is. She's honorary in the Geek Club now. So the Geek Clan honors her by supporting her. Betths Toy Box. Yes, support Betths Toy Box, guys. Check it out, and you will not be disappointed in her work. I guarantee it. It is amazing. So until then, guys, I'll talk to you later. This is Grimlock Stonehammer signing off.
Thank you guys so much.